Konnichiwa, hello, and welcome. This is Roy at Godzilla80, and today I will be reviewing the S.H.MonsterArts Godzilla vs. Kong 2021 Event Exclusive Edition. And I got some things to say about it. So, without further ado, let's get on with this review. And now, starting things off with the box, because I just happen to still have the box for this one, because I have all of his accessories inside. I usually throw out the boxes and put all their accessories in a Ziploc bag in a drawer, but I still have them all together in here, so that is good. As you can see, this is a really cool picture of the figure in sort of this really awesome, artsy style silhouette with Kong being more of an orange colorization, and we have him holding up the severed head of Mecha Godzilla right there in a gray colorization. And of course we have the title of the movie that the figure is from, Godzilla vs. Kong, and of course we have the title of the figure, of course, Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong 2021 Event Exclusive Edition. It's kind of long, but anyway, we have the S.H.MonsterArts logo at the top left of the box, and of course we have the MonsterVerse logo in the top right. We have the Legendary Pictures logo right there at the bottom left. We have the Toho logo right there. We have the Godzilla 2022 anniversary logo right there, although that was several years ago by this point, but action figures never go bad, so yeah, that's nothing to worry about. And of course we have the Godzilla logo, and of course it says Event Exclusive on the bottom right of the box. We have the Tamashii Nation's official sticker of quality right there, so you know that this is an official, legitimate product. It's not a bootleg or a fake. And of course, we have the Tamashii Nation's logo right there. We have the Bluefin Bandai logo, because the Bluefin Bandai logo is blue, opposed to their normal red logo, because this is a premium style figure. And of course, the top of the box, we have another really cool picture of the figure in that very artsy style orange silhouette right there, looking really nice. And of course we have S.H.MonsterArts yet again, Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong 2021 Event Exclusive yet again, with the big long title. The side of the box, pretty much the S.H.MonsterArts logo, the title of the figure, and the MonsterVerse logo yet again. The other side of the box, pretty much the same thing, and we get a side view of the figure right there. The bottom of the box, we have another really cool orange art style silhouette of the figure with the S.H.MonsterArts logo and the title of the figure yet again. We have a warning label right here letting you know that yeah, this is not edible. It's not candy. It's not Doritos Locos Tacos. It's not a McDonald's cheeseburger. It's not chicken McNuggets. So don't look at this figure and get hungry and try to eat it, because yeah, it's not going to go over so well in your stomach, and I'm more than sure we all know better by now, which, well, at least I hope. But anyway, the back of the box, as you can see, we have the figure inside, which, yeah, I just put them back in the package just to review the box. But anyway, but we can see him through the little window right there, so that is good. We do have some pictures of the figure right there in some really cool poses. We have Kong holding up the severed Mecha Godzilla head, which this figure does come with. We have the movie title logo right there yet again. We have the title of the figure yet again in the upper frame. We have some more cool pictures of the figure, him holding up the battle axe with the sort of like lightning energy effect part you can get for it, and we have the hollow earth vehicles as well that you get with the figure, and of course it has ages 15 and up, so this is not for small children, this is for older, more mature collectors. And of course we have a warning label yet again, so yeah, don't mistake this for food and try to eat it. So yeah, that's basically what warning labels are for, reminding you it's not a box of Captain Crunch. But anyway, that pretty much concludes it for the box, so now on to the figure. And now here we have the S.H.MonsterArts Godzilla vs. Kong 2021 event exclusive edition figure right here before us in all of his mocking around event exclusive glory. As you can see, this is a well sculpted, well detailed figure sculpted by the world famous S.H.MonsterArts sculptor, the man, the myth, the legend. We all know him by name because he's on the on the back of most newer S.H.MonsterArts figures. Yuji Sakai, of course. As you can see, this one is pretty much identical to the regular release S.H.MonsterArts Kong 2021 figure that I just reviewed. So, I mean, you could kind of consider this like a part 2 to that review. So, anyway, as you can see, detail is pretty much similar. The biggest difference with this figure, it does kind of feel a little bit different far as like material wise, but other than that, like, we do have some more differences with some deeper scarring on the chest if you look at it close enough. So we see some more scarring going diagonally this way and then crossing over this way. So yeah, him and Godzilla has really gotten a heated scrap right there. So you can see some receipts from that fight definitely in those chest scars. Another noticeable difference that you get with this figure, you get 3 swappable heads opposed to 2. This one comes with more of like a grunting face head with like his teeth out like that, so you can see his teeth. So we do have that, and of course we have all his little monkey ears and everything, all those same details in his face you would get on the original, technically. Anyway, another difference is you do see a difference in colorization from the battle axe as well. So let me grab my other 2 so you can see the difference in the battle axes. So I'm just gotta grab them right here. They're right on my shelf, so I don't have to go far at all. So I can just grab them while I'm still filming. So yeah, this is the battle axe from the regular release. So I'll bring the regular release right here so you can see it. So I'll put that right there in the back, so you guys can see the differences in the battle axes, the colorization. See how this one's more sort of like an icy blue white colorization, and this is more of a sapphire blue with some silver wash. And let me get the one from Godzilla X Kong, and you can see the one from Godzilla X Kong is more it's got that metallic, really dark metallic blue in the middle of it, but the outer blade of the battle axe is a very light gray colorization. So you can see there is some major differences in colorization with those battle axes for each S.H.MonsterArts Kong figure. So it just takes memorization to know which battle axe comes with which figure. So I mean, it's not that hard to remember, because I usually just keep the battle axes in his hands, because I keep him with his grippy hands. So that's why I always have him with his gripping hands, because I'm always as I always have him with his battle axes in hand, so that's why. But anyway, I will be getting into detail and articulation. Well, articulation starting with the head. The head articulation is pretty much the same as the last figure I reviewed, so we can look up about that much, we can look down about that much, we can look right, we can look left, we can do a full 360 Wizards of Waverly Place Cranium Revolvus, like so. And also we do have some good butterfly style ball joints in those shoulders. We can move it back about that much and forward about that much. So we can move back and forward with some butterfly style ball joints, but they are very hindered by the sculpt. We can put them out in a T-pose like so and put them back down. We can rotate all the way around a full 360 like so, as well as the opposite way. Look out when it comes this way with the battle axe, because he might just chop you with it like so. So do be careful like that, because yeah, you don't want to get your face chopped off, especially not by King Kong. But anyway, we also have a bicep swivel, so you can yeah, same like the other one. Is remember this bicep kept coming off on my other one, and I had to fix it back in place. But you get the point. I'm not going to bother with that bicep because it's just going to keep popping off. But as you can see, we can swivel those biceps a full 360, and of course we have a double joint elbow. We have a double jointed elbow hinge as well. Same is true with the other arm, as you are witnessing. And of course we do have the hands are on ball joints, so we can rotate them a full 360 and we can rock them forward and back. Same is true with the other hand, so we can rotate that wrist a full 360 and of course rock it forward and back. And of course we do have a ball joint in the torso as well, so we can rock him from side to side. And he's falling apart on me. Yeah, that's one thing that is sort of a major disappointment with this figure. And yeah, you already know I'm taking points off because of this. This one, unlike my other S.H.MonsterArts legendary Kong figures, tends to pop apart a lot, well, especially in the leg area. But anyway, torso can rock from side to side, and we can lean forward and back on an ab crunch as well. And of course, we got that monkey belly button going on in there as well, so we can see that as well. Not as much as on the original, but it's there. But anyway, we do have good articulation in the leg joints as well, so we can spread them out about that much and bring them back in about this much, like so. We can kick forward about that much and then back down. Same is true with the other leg, and then back down. We do have a double joint at the knee, and this is where this one likes to pop apart, so I do have to be careful. So we can bend it forward and back like so. Same is true with this leg. Being very careful, because if I start shifting it sideways, it's going to pop apart. And you can also rotate the hips. Same with the original. I forgot to go over that with the original, but yeah, likes to pop off. If I try to rotate the hips, the ball joint is going to pop off at the knee. So yeah, that's a pain in the butt. But anyway, we do have some good articulation in the feet as well. So as we can point those feet forward on a ball joint and then back, and then rotate all the way around a full 360. Same is true with the other foot. So we can point forward, back, rotate around and yeah, you see how that knee is coming off. Rotate around a full 360. And we can wiggle those toes forward and back as well. So we can play this little piggy went to the market, this little piggy stayed home, this little piggy had roast beef, and this little piggy had none, and this little piggy cried wee 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 all the way home. Even though this is a monkey, he's not a piggy. But anyway, getting into accessories, let me grab his accessories out of its plastic casing here. So I have everything in here. So let me grab it. Grab everything out of the tray. So I'll just lean them back against my TV screen. Of course, we have the energy effect part that goes over his battle axe. We have the stand for the Hollow Earth vehicles. And of course, we have the Hollow Earth vehicles right here. So basically how you put them on a stand, and you have the little peg holes underneath, and you just, you peg them in like that. That simple. Easy peasy. Easy peasy, just like that. And so put that in there. And of course, we have the severed Mecha Godzilla head. Of course, yep. Getting a little graphic because, yeah, we got the neck spine going on there. So we got some, hanging neck spines. So, yeah. Although looking really cool. And of course, we have the open mouth swappable head. The roaring head, of course. We have the closed mouth head. Oh, yeah. So yeah, we have the closed mouth head, of course, and of course, we have all his interchangeable hands. Yeah, they all kind of got knocked in. So, starting with the closed fist hands that he comes default out of the box with. We have these sort of like cringing finger hands, of course, and we have another cringing finger hand. Well, yeah, I think this one is to hold the Mecha Godzilla head, and another one, another gripping hand that's a little bit wider. So I think that's also for the Mecha Godzilla head. The only difference is this one doesn't come with like hands that's like open like this, like the original. But oh yeah, we do kind of like get like almost like a trigger finger hand. I don't know why. I guess maybe they planned for King Kong to have a gun or something. But yeah, that would be a really big, humongous gun. Anyway, getting all of these parts out of the way, I'm going to attempt, if I can, to get this together on camera. So put him to the back. So what I want to do is open this up, and there should be an inlining showing me exactly how this is supposed to go. Okay, alrighty. I believe I might have it upside down. No, hold up. I'm going to try my best to get this on. Might take me a hot minute, but I'm going to get it. So I believe it goes like that, and then you take this piece. We have these little diamond-like pegs, and am I covering? I think I'm covering up a peg. Oh, wait. Yeah, it goes like that. I just dropped it. So give me a second. I'm going to try to get this in if I can. Oh boy. I think I got it wrong. Hold up. Let me see. Yeah. I'm going to have to pause it for a second. Okay, guys. I got it. Okay, the trick is you want to have it laying flat on the shorter piece first, and then come with the longer piece. So you lay it flat on the shorter piece, and then and you apply it like that, sort of. So I want to try to get it in his hand and still hold the effect part shut so we can see what that looks like. So yeah, there he is with the lightning effect part on the battle axe. I do apologize for taking so long, but I got it. So what I'm gonna try to do is pull that hand out. Where's the other wider grippy hand? Okay, I got it. So what I want to do is take this hand out, if I can. If it works, hopefully. So yeah. Get that hand in there. And then swap that out. There we go. Poop. His hand just came out. And then, yeah, there we go. Holding up that severed Mecha Godzilla head. Look at that. Like a trophy. And his hand's coming off. But, yeah, you get the point. I'm not going to leave it in there because it's just going to keep falling out, but you get the point. And of course, I'm going to just put his closed mouth head on, just so you can see what that looks like. So give me a second here. So yeah, here he is with his closed mouth head. Just like the original, it's pretty much the same. It's like the regular version. So I'm going to go ahead and put his grunting face head on. So we have that. We have the battle axe with the lightning effect part, and we do have the hollow earth vehicle, so we can spread them out on the stand, so we can have them like going like different ways if we want to, so we can like spread them out, sort of. So we can like have them kind of like escorting Kong through the hollow earth if we want to, so we can do that. So let's take this off, because this just makes the battle axe a lot more heavier than what it needs to be, and that's why I really don't bother with that effect part too much in the first place. But if you want that effect part, like this is like the only way to get it is, I believe it's just unique to the event exclusive S.H.MonsterArts Godzilla vs. Kong figures. So yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. But I mean, they could re-release it in another set, maybe in another with another Kong figure if they do that again with I think the new upcoming Supernova. So no telling. But anyway, that's pretty much everything you get with this figure as far as accessories and interchangeable parts, and yeah, the severed Mecha Godzilla head. So that pretty much concludes it for this review. I will now be getting into my final verdict and giving this figure a final score based on detail, articulation, and playability. So let's get to it. And now for my final verdict on the S.H.MonsterArts Godzilla vs. Kong 2021 Event Exclusive Edition figure here. If I have to give this one a final score, I have to give him a drum roll, please. A very fair but square, honest 4.5 bananas, same as the original. Why? Technically, the reason why I'm taking points off is because if you already have the original, you technically don't necessarily need to get this one unless like you want like the extra detail with the chest scoring, the grunting face head, the alternate colored battle axe, the accessory that goes on top of the battle axe, the effect part, and like the hollow earth vehicles and the severed Mecha Godzilla head. Like unless you want that, like the original, it would is just fine. Besides, like this one has like worse or QC issues, while mine in particular with the hip joint, as you witness, pops out of place real easy. So yeah, probably should take even more points off of this one because of that. But yeah, it's lucky it's getting 4.5 bananas, and I'm not taking a banana away from this one. But anyway, that's my honest opinion. Yeah, if you want to get this one, it's up to you. I believe he's still available on Big Bad, but if not, like I said, unless like you are a completionist and you really got to have this one, you got to have every single S.H. Monster Arts legendary Kong figure, then maybe. But other than that, I would say this one is worth a skip. Especially if you don't have the 2024 Godzilla X Kong, the new Empire S.H. MonsterArts Kong yet. That one is practically a better figure, although it still has issues in the toes, like I've demonstrated in my last review when I was comparing that one to the original. Yeah, if I mean, it is a good figure to have, but it's not all that in a bag of chips like you would think it to be for being an event exclusive. I believe, as like Tamashii Nations, BanDai Namco, I think they done a really bum job when it came to quality control, especially in the hip joints with this one. That they could have done better. So that's another thing, like I said. But anyway, it's totally up to you. But with that said, if you made it this far into the video, thank you guys all so much for watching. Your attention span is much appreciated. That really helps out this channel. And if you want to help out this channel even more, like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you like my content even more and you want to share it with your friends or whatever, be sure to do so. You are welcome to do so if you choose to do that. But anyway, guys, as always, love you all. Take care. Stay safe. God bless. Stay positive. Stay powered up. And peace out.